Good day po sa lahat, si Fiscal EJ po ito. Maraming nagtatanong ngayon, pwede bang pilitin si Attorney Harry Roque na umuwi ng Pilipinas kahit may pending siyang asylum application sa Netherlands? Paano kung i-cancel ang passport niya o lagyan siya ng Interpol Red Notice? Let's break it down. First, kung i-cancel ng Philippine government ang passport ni Roque, yes, technically, magiging undocumented siya. Pero that doesn't mean automatic deportation. Under international law, especially the 1951 Refugee Convention, may tinatawag tayong principle of non-refoulement. Ang ibig sabihin nito, bawal paalisin o ipa-extradite ang isang asylum seeker sa bansa kung saan siya posibleng ma-persecute. So kahit wala siyang passport, hindi pa rin siya pwedeng paalisin habang pending ang asylum application niya. Second, paano kung maglabas ng Interpol Red Notice laban sa kanya? Ito po ang importanteng linawin. Ang Red Notice ay hindi international arrest warrant. It is just a request to locate and provisionally arrest someone for extradition purposes. Pero hindi ito binding. Optional ito para sa host country, in this case, the Netherlands. Now, kung maniniwala ang Dutch government na politically motivated ang kasong isinampa laban kay Roque, especially now na meron siyang pending asylum application, pwede nilang i-ignore ang Red Notice. So what does this mean? Kahit pa may standing warrant of arrest na galing sa RTC ng Angeles City para sa kasong qualified human trafficking at kahit i-cancel pa ang passport niya o maglabas ng Red Notice, hindi pa rin siya mapipilitang bumalik sa Pilipinas habang buhay pa ang kanyang asylum application. Ang kailangan hintayin ay ang final decision ng Dutch immigration authorities. Kung ma-deny ang asylum, that's the only time na pwedeng i-pursue ang extradition. But even then, subject pa rin ito sa assessment ng Korte ng Netherlands. In short, hindi ganun kadaling pilitin si Roque na umuwi. May proseso, may legal protections at may karapatan siyang ipaglaban ang asylum claim niya under international law. Now, let's address another key question. May extradition treaty ba ang Pilipinas at Netherlands? As of now, wala po. At dahil wala tayong extradition treaty with the Netherlands, it means walang automatic process para ipa-extradite siya. Without a bilateral extradition treaty, the Philippine government cannot compel the Netherlands to surrender Harry Roque, even if a warrant of arrest has been issued in the Philippines. Ang tanging pwedeng gawin ng Pilipinas ay magpadala ng diplomatic request for extradition under the principle of comity, meaning under the principle of mutual legal cooperation. Pero optional lang po ito. The Dutch government can still say no. No extradition treaty means the Netherlands is not legally required to send Roque back, especially while he seeks protection through asylum. At habang pending pa ang asylum application niya, the Netherlands won't even entertain any extradition request. At kung mag-grant ang asylum, hindi na po siya pwedeng i-extradite. So now, let's go deeper. Let's say ma-deny ang asylum application ni Harry Roque. The next question is, can he be compelled to return to the Philippines through an Interpol Red Notice kahit wala tayong extradition treaty with the Netherlands? My short answer is, hindi pa rin. Let me explain why. Una, ang Interpol Red Notice, contrary to popular belief, is not an international arrest warrant. As I said earlier, it's just a request in notice to other member countries to locate and provisionally arrest a person for purposes of extradition. Pero kung walang extradition treaty, tulad ng sitwasyon natin with the Netherlands, hindi obligado ang host country, in this case the Netherlands, na arestuhin o ibalik si Roque sa Pilipinas. Pangalawa, kahit ma-deny ang asylum application ni Roque, any request for extradition will still go through Dutch legal processes. Hindi porket natalo siya sa asylum case ay pwede na siyang ipauwi agad. The courts will still examine, number 1, kung politically motivated ba ang kaso. Number 2, kung mabibigyan ba siya ng fair trial. At number 3, kung may violation ba ng kanyang human rights. At dahil nga walang kasunduan, the Philippine government cannot demand extradition as a matter of right. And don't forget, may legal remedies pa si Roque even after a denial of asylum. He can file appeals, motions for reconsideration, or apply for humanitarian protection, which could again delay or stop his deportation. So in summary, red notice alone is not enough. No extradition treaty means no obligation to surrender him. Political or human rights concerns can override any request for extradition. At kahit ma-deny ang asylum, may legal options pa rin si Roque to fight against his return to the Philippines. Kaya hindi po madali, legally or diplomatically, na pilitin siyang umuwi. It's not just a legal battle, it's also a political and human rights issue. So yan lang po ang maiko-contribute ko today, and see you again in my next video. Maraming salamat po.